Hi everyone, and welcome back to Brian's Horror Corner, and welcome to this second video for my updated horror movie collection 2023 as part of my Halloween trifecta of horror series for October here 2023. Today we're going to take a look at the second part of my Scream Factory collection. In the previous video I showed off my Scream Factory box set collections as well as alphabetically all my Scream Factory Blu-Rays A through G. Today we're going to go ahead and take a look at the rest of my Blu-Rays H through Z, and then the few DVDs that I have by Scream Factory. So yeah, let's just go ahead and get into it here, and grab my chair here so I can take my time a little bit more than I did the other day, the other video. So we're going to go ahead and start with The Harvest here. This movie with Michael Shannon here, this is actually a good movie. I remember the acting by these two leads is really good here. Michael Shannon is obviously always good, and I don't know if I've seen her in other things, but they're both really good. It's a very creepy kind of film. Yeah, definitely worth checking out. So I'm glad to have The Harvest in my collection. And we got The Horror Show. Haven't seen it yet. We got House on Willow Street. We've got The Howling, the collector's edition. Good werewolf movie from the early 80s. We've got Humanoids from the Deep, the Roger Corman cult classic. Haven't seen it yet. We've got I Bury the Living. I really like this movie. I watched it a few months ago as part of a Scream Factory review series that I did, I think in May, if I'm not mistaken. But this is an older movie, obviously, but I actually like I Bury the Living. I thought it was really, really solid. Got The Incredible Melting Man. We've got Inseminoid. We've got The Island. We've got Killer Party, an 80s slasher movie. We've got Lake Placid. I haven't seen this probably since it came out a few years afterwards, but I remember Bridget Fonda, Bill Pullman, Oliver Platt, and Betty White. I always remember being in it. Lake Placid, good creature feature. We got The Lawnmower Man, the collector's edition. This movie's okay. We've got The Legacy. I saw this movie earlier this year, really enjoyed it. 70s horror movie, I believe. The Legend of Hell House. Have yet to watch it, but I heard that it's really, really good. So I'm excited to check that out. We've got Life Force. We've got The Manster, half man, half monster. We've got Meat Cleaver Massacre. You know anything with Massacre in the title, you know it's got to be good, right? We got another one of these double features with Metamorphosis and Beyond Darkness. Metamorphosis I watched again earlier this year with that Scream Factory collection I did. It was okay. Nothing awesome, but it was okay. We've got Motel Hell from, I believe, 1980. We've got one of my favorite slashers of all time, the collector's edition of the original My Bloody Valentine from 1981, Canadian film. Got the slip cover there. Yeah, what can you say? I love My Bloody Valentine. It's just a really good, definitely one of my top 3 slasher movies of all time. We got The Nest. And we've got New Year's Evil here. Pretty good slasher from the 80s. And then as I adjust my chair, we'll go down here. It's getting tight. I must have a lot of movies here. We've got Nightmares, which I believe is a horror anthology. I have yet to watch, actually. We've got Night of the Comet. Classic, well, I don't know if it's classic, an 80s movie. Sort of a post-apocalyptic. Night of the Demons, which I only seen this movie a couple of times. I'm not as high on it as some other people are. I mean, some other people really blow their load over this movie. It's okay. I mean, I'm glad to have it in my collection, but if I'm being honest, it's not one of my necessary favorites here. We've got Piranha 2, The Spawning. Have yet to watch that. That's a follow-up, of course, to Roger Corman's film from from 77, I believe, Piranha. We got the Poughkeepsie tapes. Oh, sorry about this, guys. Some of these are really tight here. Have to make some adjustments there. I got Postmortem with the slipcover here. Yeah, haven't seen that one. As you'll notice, most of these I haven't seen here. We've got Q, the Winged Serpent, which I watched earlier this year. Again, I believe it was part of that Screen Factory collection. I enjoyed this really fun, cheesy 80s movie with Michael Moriarty, he's really funny in this movie. I enjoyed it. We got Rabid, right, by David Cronenberg here. Let's see, did I miss one? No, okay. We've got Ravenous. Man, going through this really reminds me of how many movies I need to watch. We got Return of the Living Dead Part 2. I've only seen the original, which I love. Haven't seen this one yet. I do hear it's a bit different than the original. Kind of mixed by most people's thoughts on it. We got A Return to Salem's Lot. I really like the original Salem's Lot. Haven't seen this one yet. Oh, we've got Road Games here with Stacy Keach and Jamie Lee Curtis from the early 80s. Let's see, I gotta get my movie back in here. I'm gonna have to pull one of these out. This is a little too tight for my comfort. We've got double feature of Scanners 2 and Scanners 3, The Takeover. Or the Scanners 2, The New Order. Scanners 3, The Takeover, one of these double features. I like the first Scanners movie. I haven't heard a whole lot of good things about these, so we'll see. But I did want to get the sequel since they existed, so I have to watch those yet. We've got The Sentinel. I really like this movie. This is a really good one. Sorry about the lighting here. Oh, man, I think I'm just going to take this last movie out because I just don't like the way these are feeling here, as tight as they are. There, that's a lot better. So yeah, we've got The Sentinel, really good. We got The Serpent and the Rainbow, the collector's edition here. Wes Craven movie. I think I saw it once a long time ago. Still all wrapped up, even in the slipcover. But I remember thinking it was good, The Serpent and the Rainbow, Wes Craven. We've got Session 9, which is a great, great sort of haunted ghost movie. I really like Session 9. Very, very creepy with a great twist. Silent Night, Deadly Night, the original. Great Christmas slasher movie. We've got Sleepaway Camp. Of course, that's the original, just classic. What can you say about Sleepaway Camp? One of the best summer camp slashers of all time. We've got The Slumber Party Massacre, the original one from, I want to say 82 or 83. I can't exactly remember. We got Species, the collector's edition. Another slipcover there. Haven't seen that yet. We've got The Stepfather, the original, which I have seen. Very good. Terry O'Quinn is great in that movie. We've got Tales from the Hood, the collector's edition. This is a really fun anthology. Yeah, I love Tales from the Hood. We've got Tarantula, Giant Spider Strikes, Crawling Terror, 100 Feet High. Obviously an older movie from the 50s. And then we've got another double feature of Terror Vision and The Video Dead, both of which I still need to watch yet. So I got a lot of these double packs, as you can tell. And then the movie that I took out here, which I'm probably going to move so it's not so tight there, is Trespassers, which I don't believe... If I've seen this movie, I certainly don't remember it. I don't think did I watch this as part of my... God, I can't even remember now. If I did, that doesn't say much about them. Oh, yes, I did with Fairuza Balk. And yeah, I kind of remember this now. I think I did watch. It's kind of it's Home Invasion, if I remember right. Obviously, it wasn't, I didn't think that much of it. I can't even remember it. It was okay, actually, though. We got the collector's edition of Valentine from the late 90s. And we've got The Vampire, movie from the 50s, I believe, or We've got Village of the Damned, the collector's edition. We've got Witchboard. We've got Without Warning. We've got Women's Prison Massacre. And then we've got another double feature, X-Ray and Schizoid. I've seen both of these movies. I thought X-Ray was okay. Schizoid I actually liked a bit more than I thought I was going to, and a bit more than X-Ray, but neither of them are terrible. They're both pretty good. And then I think that's it for my, yeah, I don't have one that starts with a Z, X's as far as the Blu-rays go for my Scream Factory. And then I think I have four, it looks like four Scream Factory DVDs. So we got Beneath, a movie by Larry Fessenden. We've got Camp Coldbrook. Looks like we've got with Danielle Harris. We've got Ghost Stories, which is a horror anthology. I might actually watch this again at some point here this month, because if I remember right, it's a pretty good one to watch around Halloween. I think I watched a couple years ago. I don't think I thought it was overly great. It was okay. And then finally, we got Roger Corman's original Piranha from '77, I believe, which is I really like Piranha. I think it's really good, the effects and everything for the time. So yeah, believe it or not, that is it for my entire Scream Factory collection. Of course, it's always growing. If you saw my videos from a couple years ago, the last time I did a horror movie collection, you could probably already see that it's grown by leaps and bounds. But yeah, that's going to do it for this video. That's my entire Scream Factory collection, this being part 2. So yeah, I hope everybody's doing well. Please like this video, hit the little notification bell, and subscribe to my channel so you don't miss any of my upcoming reviews for this series or any of my Halloween trifecta of horror series in general. Not just showing off the rest of my horror collection updated, but also the convention and the re-ranking of all the Halloween movies I have coming out at the end of the month. So hope everybody's doing well here, and we're in October now, so of course, stay scared. Bye.